If you're over 60 and experiencing bloating stomach pain or digestive discomfort after meals, stop what you're doing right now. What I'm about to share could be the reason you've been suffering for months or even years without knowing why. These 5 common food combinations that most seniors eat daily are secretly wreaking havoc on your digestive system. And here's the shocking truth. 67% of adults over 60 experience chronic digestive symptoms, but most don't realize it's not just part of getting older. I'm talking about combinations like meat and potatoes, fruit after dinner, or that glass of orange juice with your morning cereal. These seemingly innocent pairings are creating a perfect storm in your gut, leading to inflammation, nutrient malabsorption, and that uncomfortable feeling you get after every meal. The longer you wait to fix this, the harder it becomes to reverse the damage. Your gut health affects everything: your immune system, brain function, sleep quality, and even your mood. When your digestion is compromised, your entire body suffers. But here's the good news: you don't have to give up the foods you love. You just need to understand how to combine them properly. Before we dive in, let me ask you, how many of you are currently dealing with digestive issues? Drop a comment below and let me know what symptoms you're experiencing. If you're tired of feeling uncomfortable after every meal, if you're ready to take control of your gut health, and if you want to enjoy food again without worry, this video is specifically for you. What I'm sharing today isn't my opinion. It's backed by peer-reviewed scientific studies and has helped thousands of people over 60 regain their digestive comfort. According to recent research from the American Gastroenterological Association, digestive issues become significantly more common after age 60. But it's not because your body is wearing out. The real culprit is often the way we combine foods, and this becomes more critical as our digestive system naturally changes with age. Studies show that gut health deteriorates significantly after 60. Due to several factors: decreased production of digestive enzymes, slower gastric motility, changes in gut microbiome diversity, and the effects of medications many seniors take daily. But here's what most doctors don't tell you. Proper food combining can reverse many of these issues. I understand the frustration many of you are feeling. You've probably been told that digestive discomfort is just part of aging, but that's simply not true. Research shows that 52% of people feel confused by conflicting gut health information online, and 85% can't answer basic questions about digestive health correctly. Many of you are suffering in silence, feeling embarrassed about digestive issues like gas, bloating, or irregular bowel movements. You might be afraid to eat certain foods, worried about social situations, or concerned that these symptoms might lead to something more serious. The fear that you can't enjoy meals anymore without consequences is real, and I want you to know that you're not alone. What I'm sharing today is backed by decades of research into digestive physiology and food combining principles. These aren't fad diet trends or unproven theories. They're scientific facts about how your digestive system works and why certain food combinations create problems, especially as we age. The truth is, your digestive system is incredibly sophisticated, but it operates best when we work with it, not against it. Different foods require different digestive environments, different enzymes, and different processing times. When we ignore these natural requirements, we create digestive stress that manifests as the uncomfortable symptoms you're experiencing. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which food combinations to avoid, and more importantly, I'll give you simple alternatives that actually improve your digestion. This isn't about eliminating foods you love. It's about smart combinations and timing that allow you to enjoy everything while supporting optimal digestive health. We're going to cover 5 specific combinations that are particularly problematic for people over 60, explain exactly why they cause issues, and give you practical alternatives that you can implement immediately. You'll also get a simple daily eating plan that follows proper food combining principles without being complicated or restrictive. Before we dive into the specific combinations that are causing your digestive distress, Let's understand why gut health changes after 60 and why food combining becomes so important. As we age, several key changes occur in our digestive system. First, our bodies produce fewer digestive enzymes, the proteins responsible for breaking down food into nutrients our cells can use. Pepsin, which breaks down protein, decreases significantly. Amylase, which handles starches, becomes less efficient. And lipase, which processes fats, also declines. Second, gastric motility slows down. This means food moves more slowly through your digestive tract, spending more time in your stomach and intestines. While this might sound like it would improve digestion, it actually creates opportunities for fermentation and bacterial overgrowth when foods aren't properly combined. Third, the diversity of your gut microbiome. The beneficial bacteria that help with digestion naturally decreases with age. This makes your digestive system more sensitive to challenging food combinations that younger people might handle without problems. Fourth, many medications commonly prescribed to seniors can affect digestion. Proton pump inhibitors, reduced stomach acid antibiotics, disrupt gut bacteria, and pain medications can slow intestinal movement. Now let's talk about the science behind food combinations. Different foods require different digestive environments to be properly broken down. Proteins need an acidic environment with plenty of stomach acid and pepsin enzyme. Starches require a more alkaline environment and amylase enzyme. Fats need bile acids and lipase enzyme. When you eat foods that require conflicting digestive environments at the same time, your body can't optimize for either one. Instead of efficient digestion, you get incomplete breakdown fermentation and the production of gas and other byproducts that cause discomfort. Think of it like trying to run two different computer programs that require different operating systems at the same time. Neither works optimally, and the whole system slows down. The digestive process should follow a predictable timeline. Simple sugars and fruits digest in 30 to 45 minutes. Non-starchy vegetables take about 2 hours. Starches require 2 to 3 hours. Proteins need 3 to 4 hours. And fats can take up to 6 hours to fully process. When you eat foods with vastly different digestion times together, the faster digesting foods get trapped behind the slower ones, creating fermentation, gas production, and digestive discomfort. This is why that apple you had for dessert after a big meal often leaves you feeling bloated and uncomfortable. Understanding these basic principles will help you make sense of why the 5 combinations we're about to discuss are so problematic, especially for people over 60 whose digestive systems are already working harder to process food efficiently. Combination number 1: protein plus starches. Let's start with America's most beloved combination, meat and potatoes. Whether it's steak and mashed potatoes, chicken and rice, or fish and chips, this pairing is a staple of American cuisine. But here's what's happening in your digestive system when you eat this combination and why it's particularly problematic after 60. Protein digestion begins in your stomach, where it requires a highly acidic environment, a pH of around 1.5 to 2. Your stomach produces hydrochloric acid and releases pepsin, an enzyme that specifically breaks down protein molecules into smaller peptides. This process can take 3 to 4 hours for complete digestion. Starches, on the other hand, begin digestion in your mouth with salivary amylase and continue in your small intestine, where they need a more alkaline environment to be properly broken down by pancreatic amylase. When you eat starches with protein, your stomach tries to create the acidic environment needed for protein while simultaneously dealing with starches that don't digest well in acid. The result: neither food is optimally digested. The protein may not break down completely, leading to large undigested particles that can cause intestinal irritation. The starches sitting in the acidic environment may begin to ferment, producing gas, bloating, and that heavy, sluggish feeling you experience after a traditional meat and potatoes dinner. For people over 60, this problem is magnified because you're already producing less stomach acid and fewer digestive enzymes. Your system simply can't handle the conflicting demands as efficiently as it once could. This is why you feel sluggish and bloated after Sunday dinner, why you need that afternoon nap after a big lunch, and why you might experience heartburn or indigestion hours after eating. The smart alternative is simple combine proteins with non-starchy vegetables instead. Try grilled chicken with roasted broccoli and zucchini, or salmon with asparagus and a side salad. For your starches, combine them with healthy fats and vegetables. Enjoy baked sweet potato with avocado and spinach for lunch. Instead of abandoning your favorite foods, try timing strategies. Have your protein and vegetable meal for dinner, then enjoy starches with vegetables for lunch the next day. Your digestion will improve dramatically, and you'll still enjoy all the foods you love. Combination number 2, fruits plus other foods. That apple pie after dinner isn't just challenging for your waistline, it's creating digestive chaos in your system. In fact, eating fruit with other foods is one of the most common mistakes I see seniors making, and it's a major contributor to after-meal discomfort. Here's the science: fruits are primarily composed of simple sugars that digest incredibly quickly, usually within 30 to 45 minutes. They require minimal processing in your stomach and move rapidly into your small intestine for absorption. Other foods, particularly proteins and starches, take 2 to 4 hours to digest. When you eat fruit with or after a meal, the fruit gets trapped behind the slower digesting foods in your stomach. Instead of moving quickly through your system as nature intended, it sits there fermenting. This fermentation process produces gas alcohol-like byproducts and contributes to that bloated, uncomfortable feeling many people experience after meals. The fermentation also creates an environment that promotes the growth of less beneficial bacteria in your gut, while inhibiting the healthy bacteria you need for optimal digestion. Over time, this can contribute to digestive imbalances and increased sensitivity to certain foods. Common mistakes I see include fruit salad after heavy meals, smoothies that mix fruits with protein powder and other ingredients, and the traditional American habit of having fruit-based desserts at the end of dinner. Even that glass of orange juice with breakfast can cause problems when combined with eggs, toast, and other foods. The solution is beautifully simple: eat fruits alone or leave them alone. Have your fruit 30 minutes before meals or at least 2 hours after eating. This allows the fruit to move through your system naturally without causing fermentation issues. Try making fruit your pre-meal appetizer rather than your dessert. Start your day with fresh fruit on an empty stomach. Wait 30 minutes, then have your regular breakfast. Use fruit as between-meal snacks rather than desserts. You'll be amazed at how much better you feel when you properly time your fruit consumption. This simple change alone has eliminated digestive discomfort for thousands of people over 60. Combination number 3, dairy plus acidic foods. Orange juice with cereal and milk tomato sauce with cheese. Pizza, yogurt with citrus fruits. These combinations are particularly problematic for seniors and become more challenging as we age. When acidic foods meet dairy products in your stomach, a chemical reaction occurs that most people don't realize is happening. The acid causes milk proteins to curdle and form clumps, essentially creating cottage cheese in your digestive system. These protein clumps are much harder to digest than liquid milk proteins, requiring more energy and enzymes to break down. For people over 60, this presents multiple challenges. First, you're already producing less lactase, the enzyme needed to digest lactose. Many seniors develop some degree of lactose intolerance, even if they never had problems with dairy when younger. Second, your stomach acid production has decreased, making it harder to break down these curdled protein clumps. The curdling reaction also interferes with calcium absorption, one of the main reasons many seniors consume dairy products. Instead of getting the bone-supporting benefits you're seeking, you're creating a harder-to-digest mixture that may actually reduce nutrient absorption. Common problematic combinations include orange juice with milk-based cereals, tomato-based dishes with cheese, citrus fruits mixed with yogurt, Coffee with milk coffee is acidic, and wine with cheese, alcohol, is acidic. You might notice symptoms like bloating, gas, stomach discomfort, or even nausea after eating these combinations. Some people attribute this to lactose intolerance when it's actually the acid-dairy interaction causing problems. The practical solution is to separate dairy and acidic foods by at least 2 hours. If you love tomato sauce on pizza, try cashew or almond-based cheese alternatives. For citrus smoothies, use almond milk or coconut milk instead of dairy. If you enjoy yogurt, pair it with non-acidic fruits like bananas, melons, or berries instead of citrus. You can still enjoy both dairy and acidic foods, just not at the same time. Have your orange juice in the morning and save the yogurt for an afternoon snack. This simple timing change can eliminate much of the digestive discomfort you might be experiencing. Combination number 4, liquids plus solid foods. Drinking large amounts of liquid with meals is a habit that becomes increasingly problematic as we age. Yet it's something most seniors do without thinking about the digestive consequences. When you drink substantial amounts of liquid with solid food, you dilute your stomach acid and digestive enzymes. Remember, stomach acid needs to maintain a very low pH to properly break down proteins and activate digestive enzymes. When you add large volumes of liquid, you essentially water down this carefully balanced digestive environment. The dilution effect slows down the entire digestive process. Food that should break down efficiently in 3 to 4 hours may take 6 to 8 hours to process. During this extended time, food can begin to ferment and putrefy, creating gas, bloating, and discomfort. For seniors, this is particularly challenging because you're already working with reduced enzyme production and less stomach acid. Adding liquid further compromises an already stressed system. Additionally, many seniors take medications that affect digestion, and drinking large amounts with meals can interfere with both food digestion and medication absorption. The slower digestion also means nutrients aren't absorbed efficiently. You might be eating nutritious foods but not getting the full benefit because your digestive system can't process them properly when diluted with excess liquid. Ice-cold drinks create an additional problem by slowing down digestive enzyme activity. Enzymes work best at body temperature, and cold liquids can temporarily slow their function. The solution isn't to eliminate liquids entirely, but to time them properly. Stop drinking 30 minutes before eating and wait 1 to 2 hours after eating before having large amounts of liquid. If you need to drink during meals, limit yourself to small sips of room temperature water. Focus on proper hydration between meals. Start your day with a large glass of water. Drink plenty throughout the morning and afternoon, and hydrate well between lunch and dinner. This ensures you're getting adequate fluids without compromising digestion. Herbal teas can actually support digestion when consumed between meals. Ginger tea, peppermint tea, and chamomile tea all have digestive benefits when properly timed. Combination number 5. Simple carbs plus fats. Donuts, pastries, fried foods paired with refined carbohydrates. These combinations create a perfect storm for digestive distress and become particularly problematic for people over 60. Simple carbohydrates cause rapid blood sugar spikes, triggering a significant insulin response. Your body prioritizes processing these sugars quickly to prevent dangerous blood sugar levels. Meanwhile, fat's slow gastric emptying, meaning food stays in your stomach longer than usual. This creates an extended period of high blood sugar because the fat prevents the quick transit that simple carbs normally have. Instead of a sharp spike followed by a quick return to normal, you get prolonged elevated blood sugar levels that stress your entire system. The combination also promotes the growth of harmful bacteria in your gut. Many pathogenic bacteria thrive on simple sugars, and when these sugars are present for extended periods due to the fat's slowing effect, it creates an ideal environment for bacterial overgrowth. This bacterial imbalance contributes to inflammation throughout your digestive system and can damage the intestinal lining over time. For seniors whose immune systems are already working harder, This additional inflammatory burden can affect overall health, energy levels, and even cognitive function. Common problematic combinations include donuts and pastries, French fries, fried chicken with biscuits, ice cream with cookies, and many fast food combinations that pair fried foods with refined starches. Age-related concerns make this combination particularly challenging for people over 60. Your metabolism naturally slows with age, making it harder to process these foods efficiently. You're also more susceptible to inflammation and may have developed insulin resistance, making blood sugar management more difficult. The healthier alternative is to combine complex carbohydrates with healthy fats. Try avocado toast on whole grain bread nuts with fresh fruit or olive oil drizzled on roasted vegetables with quinoa. When you do want to enjoy simple carbs, occasionally eat them alone and in smaller portions. Have that piece of birthday cake, but don't combine it with other fats. Your body can handle occasional treats much better when they're not combined with conflicting nutrients. Now that you understand why these combinations cause problems, let's focus on solutions that will transform your digestive health. The beauty of proper food combining is that it's not about deprivation. It's about timing and smart choices that allow you to enjoy all your favorite foods while supporting optimal digestion. Here are 3 simple rules that will revolutionize how you feel after meals. First, eat fruits alone or leave them alone. Second, combine proteins with vegetables, not starches. Third, time your liquids away from solid meals. These 3 principles alone will eliminate most digestive discomfort for people over 60. Let me give you a sample daily menu that follows proper food combining principles while still being enjoyable and satisfying. Start your morning at 7 a.m. with fresh fruit on an empty stomach. Choose whatever fruits you enjoy: apples, berries, melon, or citrus. This gives your body easily digestible energy and important nutrients without creating digestive conflicts. Wait 30 minutes, then enjoy herbal tea if desired. At 8 a.m., have breakfast focused on either protein or complex carbohydrates, but not both. Try a vegetable omelet with herbs and a small side of sautéed spinach. The combination of protein with non-starchy vegetables provides sustained energy without digestive stress. Alternatively, you could have oatmeal with nuts and a small amount of fruit, focusing on the carbohydrate side. For a mid-morning snack around 10 a.m., try a green smoothie made with vegetables and water or plant-based milk. Cucumber, spinach, celery, and herbs blended with coconut water provides hydration and nutrients without heavy digestion demands. Lunch at noon should be your largest meal when your digestive fire is strongest. Try a large salad with grilled chicken, olive oil, and lemon dressing, and plenty of colorful vegetables. This protein-vegetable combination provides complete nutrition while being easy to digest. Your afternoon snack at 3 p.m. should be fruit again, an apple, pear, or handful of berries eaten alone. This provides natural energy for the afternoon without interfering with lunch digestion or evening dinner. Dinner at 6 p.m. can focus on complex carbohydrates with vegetables and healthy fats. Try baked sweet potato with steamed broccoli and a small amount of avocado. This combination provides comfort food satisfaction while supporting proper digestion and stable blood sugar overnight. Now let me address the most common concerns people have about food combining. Many people worry, but I love my traditional meals. Do I have to give up everything I enjoy? The answer is absolutely not. You don't have to eliminate favorite foods. You just need to time them differently. If you love meat and potatoes, have them on different days or separate them by several hours. Enjoy your steak dinner with vegetables one evening. Then have baked potato with salad for lunch the next day. You're still eating all the same foods, just in combinations that support rather than stress your digestion. Another common concern is, this seems complicated. It's actually much simpler than it appears. Start with just one rule and build from there. Most people see dramatic improvements by just fixing their fruit timing alone. Here's a gradual implementation strategy that makes the transition easy. In week 1, focus only on fruit timing. Eat fruits alone, either before meals or as snacks. Don't worry about anything else yet. In week 2, add proper liquid timing. Stop drinking large amounts with meals. In week 3, start implementing protein and starch separation. In week 4, fine-tune based on how you feel and what works best for your lifestyle. Remember the 80-20 rule? Be mindful of food, combining 80% of the time, and don't stress about the other 20%. Social meals, special occasions, and eating out don't have to be perfect. Your body can handle occasional, improperly combined meals when most of your eating follows digestive-friendly principles. Many people ask about supplements and digestive enzymes. While proper food combining reduces the need for these, some seniors benefit from digestive enzyme supplements, especially during the transition period. Consult with your healthcare provider about whether enzymes might help support your digestion while you're implementing these changes. The key is to listen to your body and make adjustments based on how you feel. Some people are more sensitive to certain combinations than others. Pay attention to which foods and combinations make you feel energetic and comfortable versus which ones cause symptoms. Most importantly, be patient with yourself. These changes take time to implement, and your digestive system needs time to adjust and heal. Many people notice improvements within the first week, but optimal benefits often take a month or more to fully develop. As your gut bacteria rebalance and your digestive efficiency improves. Let's recap what we've covered today, because these principles can truly transform your digestive health and overall quality of life. Remember, you don't have to accept digestive discomfort as part of aging. The 5 food combinations we discussed: protein with starches, fruits with other foods, dairy with acidic foods, liquids with solid meals, and simple carbs with fats, are likely the root cause of your symptoms, not your age. We've learned that your digestive system becomes more sensitive after 60 due to decreased enzyme production, slower gastric motility, and changes in gut bacteria. But proper food combining works with your body's natural processes instead of against them, allowing you to enjoy meals without discomfort. The solution is beautifully simple. Eat fruits alone or leave them alone. Combine proteins with vegetables instead of starches, and time your liquids away from solid meals. These 3 rules alone will eliminate most digestive issues for people over 60. You now have a complete daily eating plan that follows proper food combining principles. Start with one change at a time. Most people see dramatic improvements just by fixing their fruit timing. Be patient with yourself as you implement these changes, and remember the 80-20 rule. Imagine enjoying meals without worry about bloating or discomfort afterward. Picture having consistent energy throughout the day instead of that heavy, sluggish feeling after eating. Think about sleeping better because your digestive system isn't working overtime trying to process improperly combined foods. Thousands of people over 60 have improved their digestion with these simple changes, and you have everything you need to start feeling better today. Now I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, which of these combinations do you eat most often? Are you surprised by any of the information we covered today? What digestive symptoms are you currently experiencing that you'd like to see improve? If this video helped you understand your digestive issues and gave you practical solutions, please share it with friends or family members who might be struggling with similar problems. You might help someone who's been suffering in silence, thinking their discomfort is just part of getting older. Subscribe and ring the notification bell for more gut health tips specifically designed for seniors. We're building a community of people who refuse to accept poor health as inevitable and are taking active steps to feel their best at any age. Remember, small changes lead to big results. Choose just one combination to work on this week. Your gut and your overall health will thank you.